Everyone, this is Mananja Musaria from the Journey of an Entrepreneur blog, where basically I tell about how is the experience of me building a business from scratch. What are the ups, what are the downs, how do you feel every day, what do you go through, so that other people who are kind of in the same phase as me, or people who want to start a business or be an entrepreneur, they can kind of understand day in and day out how this particular experience is. What do I particularly learn every day that I can give it to you, so that your pain kind of reduces, you can be more clever, you can be more smarter. So today when I woke up, by the way, today is day 153. Yeah. Actually, I started on 1st April 2019, but it didn't occur to me then that I should blog every day as to how the business is. But now, as I am, so today is 3rd September 2019. So usually they say that you kind of should sit for the business for 1000 days. So even if it is not going good, even if nothing is happening, you still should for 1000 days go every day and work, right? So what I'm doing is I'm blogging all of these things every day. So today, as I said, when I woke up, I was like really, really, really sad because I was totally clueless. I was like, what the hell am I doing with my life? What the hell am I going to do today? I have no clue. Because when you are in that particular state, that when you are, let's say, working in a company, then you exactly have a clue as to what you have to do today or what you have to do tomorrow. The process is laid out, everything is kind of set. Here, there is no process. You have to go out and hunt every day, you have to hunt for your work, and there is a lot of anxiety that I face today. So, it happens on a few days. I think alternatively, you kind of keep on feeling that anxiety, but today it was like really pathetic, right? And so till college, till my school, there is really no anxiety that you feel. But now when there is a pressure that you are out of college and you have to do something of your own, but you're clueless as to what you will do, so there is a certain amount of anxiety that comes in that I faced today, and I didn't know how to get out of it. So I think one thing that worked for me and works for me really well is writing. So as soon as I pick up a pen, as soon as I write something, anything, any bullshit, does not matter, just write something, and then it takes that flow out of you. So that kind of worked, and then I called up one of my professors at my university. So there is a grant that is happening called as the Gujarat government SSIP grant. For those people who want to start a startup, if they like the idea, government of Gujarat gives you 1.5 to 2 lakh rupees of money. I called him up. He said, so 1 month ago I went to him and he said, it's not ready yet. Probably we'll have it on the 1st September 2019. I called him today on 3rd September. He said it's still not ready. It's gonna take one more month, but I suppose it's gonna take a lot more than that now. So kind of that was painful. Uh, then afternoon I was like I was totally stuck. I There are times where you're just mentally stuck and you do not know what to do. So, and afternoon I was totally stuck. I had my lunch and then I just went to sleep, and I woke up with a really bad guilt trip, like the same thing, like what am I doing, why am I wasting my time. uh, there are people with me who kind of are doing really well in their jobs, uh, people who have gone to Canada, or people who are earning really well, and somehow I think it was just important for me to set the ball rolling, to just do something which is easiest, does not matter what, just start doing something in another direction. That is what I did, and I just created a list of some co-working spaces and library that I'll go and visit, because in my house it's really difficult. So one tip that I'll give you is, do not, like, just get out of that particular building. So do not stay in the house. So yeah, so do not stay in the house. Pick a different place to work, because if you are in the house, you will kind of be sleeping, sitting. Your mind will not fire. So then I kind of went to two, three places. American Library is one. They give you free. Uh, you can just go there and sit. Right? They give you free access. So that is one thing that will help you if you want to work. So that is tip number two. Then I went to British Library, British Council's library. They charge very minimum. I think it was 1,000 rupees, but it was worth that particular place. It was really good. And then I went to my friend's place with whom I'm working with. We are creating workshops, online courses on how to make drones. And there I had a talk with him. He told me that he won't be able to do those courses, but then we figured out a way where his intern, she would be helping me out with building that particular course. Now let's see how it goes, but I think it's going to take another 2-3 months for that particular course to build up. So till that time I'm kind of figuring out as to should I start the marketing and start doing that particular course as well. So I think one particular, the fourth tip that I learned today was that you should start marketing and the product development at the same time. You should not be like, do the product development first, create the product and then sell it. Don't do that. Do marketing and do product development parallelly, right? And then I had a talk with him as to what are the problems that he faces, and he said that it is like very normal because he started off 2 years ago, and he said he still faces the same thing, uh, the same anxiety, the same issues. Like, what will he do? I'll actually show one day how his particular factory is. He creates a lot of drones. He imports the parts from China and manufactures it in India and then sells it. Uh, but I think he was like, he's a really nice guy. His name is Hemso Parker, and very positive, very helpful. He told me that come to my place, let's sit together, let's work together, uh, don't be at your house, and it's important that you kind of be with the same people. So this is lesson number 5 that I learned today. Be with people who are having the same struggles as you are, who are in the same phase as you are, who are having the same particular momentum or energy or sadness that you are. And I think that helps a lot. So mostly from tomorrow I'll be joining him, and I'll be joining, not exactly joining, but like working with him in the same particular lab, so that those things kind of really help. So we did have a heart to heart conversation, and he was also like, yeah, we are not going anywhere, but